Ladies and gents, I hope everybody's having a beautiful evening. We're live from Fort Lauderdale to bring you another match week 9 of the PASL here between Palm Beach Stars to the left of your screen and Florida Brothers to the right of your screen in blue. Like I previously stated, match week 9 in the PASL. We're going to be going over the lineups in a second, as well as obviously how the table is standing at the current moment. I'm going to quickly welcome Mr. Dario Dykes, the commentary man for this evening. How are you doing, Dario?
Klaus Herman, what a pleasure to be here tonight at the Mills Ponce Park to enjoy the week 9 of PASL between Palm Beach Stars against Florida Brothers that the Golden team already won against the Brazilians 4-0 in the same field.
Ladies and gents, you can officially be welcomed to this beautiful journey of 90 minutes called soccer on the way. It's already Palm Beach Stars with Florida Brothers. The ball coming right in the middle. It's for Stefano, who tries to open it up a little more for Sebastian. Sebastian trying to play towards the middle. Florida Brothers controlling the ball in the first couple of seconds of the game. The ball quickly coming for Agustin, who now tries to open up with Carlos. Carlos opening up towards the back, playing with Isco. Ball coming now on the other side. The two center backs trying to play away with each other. It's People. Once again, Carlos. The first touch in the middle. So once again, for Agustin. The ball being backed up all the way to the center back. Once again, it's number 5 is People. Picking up his head just to play a long ball. I think he's going to, and he does. Too much of a long ball. The ball ends up in the feet first, and then in the hands of Mr. Nico Rivera, who's going to come out in the back for Palm Beach Stars.
The goalkeeper of Florida Brothers, Klaus, his name it's Bruno Lima. As a right back, will play the Romanian Bava. The center backs are Pipo and Isco. And the left back, Carlos with the number 3. In the middle, Agustin Cunha, Stefano Fanfoni, who's back on the field. He saw a red card here in the same field against Palm Beach Stars, the same match, Naples United. Juan, correct me. Then Popa, number 14. In the front, Lian Valenzuela, Cristian Gobea, and Sebastian.
It's Josué Serrano, the Venezuelan, on the left side. Trying to play a through ball. It's a good cover there on the left side by Bava. It's going to be a throw-in for Palm Beach Stars. The first couple of seconds, almost 2 minutes of the first half. Ball coming through for Supinski, picking up his head. The mark is by Fanfano. Decides to play back a little bit. It's Lucas Villarreal picking up his head. Is he going to play towards the back? And so he does. Ball coming out for Perotti, picking up his head. And now with Sorowski. Number 2. Once again with Lucas Villarreal taking control of the possession of the field right now. Number 8. Plays it towards the right side once again for Supinski with a little bicycle back and forth. Loses the ball. Good recovery here by Brothers. Looks like it's a recovery with a foul. That's what the referee is saying. And it's going to be a free kick for Florida Brothers right in their field.
The head coach of Palm Beach Stars, José Luis Villarreal from Argentina, decided to play with Nico Rivera as a goalkeeper, Diego Garbiolo on the right back, Josué Serrano with the number 22 on the left back, and the center backs are Alejo Zurovsky and Claudio Perotti, the Peruvian. In the middle, Brian Sanchez, Mateus Tonon, and Lucas Villarreal, Juan Arpino in the right, Alejandro Juanipa as a center forward, and then Luis Supinski.
It was a good through ball there. Trying to look for the forward. It was Christian, number 19. But first it was Nico Rivera coming out and catching the ball without an issue. Sanchez. Playing it towards the back. Coach Villarreal asking for them to take care of the ball, to keep it safely, to maintain possession. Right in the middle is Lucas Villarreal once again. The mark is by the captain, by Stefan Fanfano. Today, waving through his long hair. Coming right in the middle. There's Mateus Tonon losing up the ball. The recovery is by Sebastian. Plays it towards the middle. Well for Agustin. Now backing it up with People. Picking up his head. Decides to play with his goalkeeper, with Bruno Lima. Can't get any more Brazilian than that. Ball for Bava. Long ball from Bava. Wants to clear the danger. The ball coming through for Leon, who tries to put it on the ground, but it's not successful. It was quickly recovered now by Palm Beach Stars. They decide to play and start fresh with their goalkeeper, with Nico Rivera. Once again, the goalkeeper in pink. Ball for Brian Sanchez. Lucas Villarreal. Making it up with Perotti, who now plays it with Rivera and now decides to play it with Sorowski. Ball towards the middle for Brian Sanchez, the Colombian. Picks up his head. Decides to play a long ball. Trying to find Josué Serrano. The pass is successful. Ball coming towards the middle now. Backing it up once again with Lucas Villarreal, the son of the head coach, who now tries to play a long ball. Looks like a good one. It might be a good one. Looking for Juan Arpino. A little push towards the back from Carlos. The coach from Palm Beach Stars asking for a foul there. So is the players. The referee says play it on, play it on. It's Vava with the ball. Says to play towards the back with Isco. Picking up his head. Long ball from number 17. Tried to look up front. Can't find number 9. Can't find Leon. It's going to be a ball for Palm Beach Stars.
Klaus, there is something interesting to look at it in the Golden Team, in Palm Beach Stars, because the 3 midfielders, they are all rotated. So there's no only one number 5 that stays in the middle. Mateus Tonon, Brian Sanchez, and Lucas Villarreal, they all have been playing as a number 5, and now they all rotate, and that's where the soccer is created.
Yeah, pretty much they don't stay in the same spot. They usually rotate from left to right, right to left, shifting towards the middle. It's a very, very dynamic center mid here from Palm Beach Stars. It's going to be a ball for them as well now. It's going to be a free kick right in the center half. It's going to be Josué Serrano. We have Perotti here next to us, number 6, asking for the ball. Excuse me, it's Diego Garriulo. The Uruguayan by himself. Are they going to see him? No, they decide to keep it towards the left. There is Brian Sanchez stepping on the field. I think he had to get something for his earring to cover it. Well, coming through the middle. It's a mistake here for Palm Beach Stars. Quickly recovery. It's by Agustin. Picking up his head. Decides to play with Baba towards the right side. The right back, the full back. Picking up his head. Tries to play along. It's not successful. The recovery there was by Lucas Villarreal. Once again, possession is for Florida Brothers. Picking up his head is number 10. Is Sebastian, who tries to put a long ball. It's not successful. The ball ends up in the feet of Mr. Nicolas Rivera, who will play in the back for the Stars. Mateus Tonon. Garriulo. Decides to play towards the back with Sarowski, who now plays with Nico Rivera. Now leaving it through for Perotti. Coming towards, or aiming towards the center mid of the field. Was through for Fanfano. We had to ask the referee there to move a little bit because obviously he was in the way. We couldn't really see. He's good. It's going to be a ball here for Palm Beach Stars is what the referee is saying. Excuse me, for Florida Brothers. It's going to be Carlos taking care of it. Approximately 7 minutes into the first half. The ball for the captain, for Fanfano, for the Italian. Ball coming towards the 3/4 of the field. It was Popa fighting for it. Well, we have some flies flying around here. It looks like it's going to be a free kick, I believe, for Palm Beach Stars.
It is for Palm Beach Stars. 7 minutes of this first half, and the intensity of the match, you start to see it through the screen. It was Popa into the ground, committing that fault.
Brian Sanchez playing with Josué Serrano, picking up his head. Quickly playing towards the back with Perotti, who now backs it up with Nico Rivera. Palm Beach Stars clearly trying to maintain possession of the ball, at least for the first couple of minutes, until they feel pretty comfortable to start risking some more balls. It's a long one here looking for Juan Arpino, and I like this one. It might be a good one. Gains control of it. Decides to utilize his body. Good step on it. Little shake and bake from number 7, who now decides to play towards the back with Tonon. Once again, Arpino. Now it's Brian Sanchez. The mark is upon Villarreal, who gets out of it pretty quick. Successful pass towards Tonon, who picks up his head and tries to play all the way to the left side. Should have kept it on the ground there. There's no need for putting it in the air, especially at that zone of the field. Ball's going to be a rebound on one of the Florida Brothers players, and it's going to be a throw-in for Palm Beach Stars.
So far, Klaus, Brian Sanchez is the one that stays in the middle. And then you have on the right, Mateus Tonon, the Brazilian, and on the left, the Argentinian, Lucas Villarreal.
Looks like the ball went out of bounds before the kick was made. It's going to be once again a ball for Palm Beach Stars. It's going to be the fullback. It's going to be the man in charge of it, Josué Serrano, quickly playing with Supinski, picking up his head. He tries to play. Do you see what I'm saying about those long balls, those air balls? Sometimes it's not a really good idea. You're risking the ball. It's better to keep it on the ground. The ball coming through now for number 10 for Sebastian, who tries to play it up front towards Christian. Christian trying to find Popa. Popa emerging through the right. He has a couple of options. Let's see what he can do. Tries to play it towards the box. Not a good pass. Never gets to his destination. The recovery is by Perotti, who opened up his head. Decides to play pretty good with Gargiulo, who now finds Juan Arpino. About to cross the middle. Decides to play with Tonon, losing possession of the ball. The recovery is by Fanfano. Good effort there from the captain. It's definitely a foul. The referee should go back, and the referee does go back and apply the advantage law. It's going to be a free kick running I would say, a little bit 10, 15 yards passing the equator of the field, and it's going to be for Florida Brothers.
As we can see in this last play, Klaus, the players of Palm Beach Towers has something with Stefano Fanfoni. He received a red card, and the players knows that he is the one that they have to stop, because he's the one that creates situation and that can provide some dangers for the blue team.
The header by Popa. It's a good through ball there, or at least it was going to be a good through ball for Leon by Fanfani. But the good recovery came first by Tonon, who sends it out of bounds. It's going to be a ball for Florida Brothers. Quickly taken by Carlos. The ball left through for Pipo. Florida Brothers trying to find some spaces here. Replicated is Palm Beach Stars. The ball for Agustin, who tries to play it towards the box. The header out is a good one, and it's by Perotti, who tries to open it towards the right side, trying to find Josué Serrano. The ball coming now for Brian Sanchez, picking up his head, and it looks like a good pass. It's a through ball looking for Juan Arpino, who's going to have a bunch of time and a bunch of space. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. It's not such a good control. Still stepping over. Good play by Juan Arpino, who steps into the box, takes a shot. The rebound deflection, and the headers by Fanfani, getting out of the danger zone. Now a volley. It was by Supinski. It's not the greatest, not the best. Ball ends up going out of bounds, and we're going to have a goal kick, and it's going to be for Florida Brothers.
On week 8, from this side, Juan Arpino also opened up the score with the first one that ended up in a 4-0 in favor of Palm Beach Stars. And after a corner kick, Juan Arpino received the ball, and he decided to take a shot from outside of the box with his left.
Coach asking for his players, sorry there about that, Daro, for interruption. I was just going to say that coach is asking for high pressure, and it's successful because they did recover the ball. It looked like something promising, but quickly was taken once again from Florida Brothers.
When he took the shot from outside of the box with his left foot, was a brilliant and a sensational finish by the number 7, Juan Arpino, as he's doing right now.
Well, coming through for number 7, one of the most influential men in the offense of Palm Beach Stars. Gains a foul here, approximately 3/4 of the field. It's going to be a pretty dangerous free kick here for Palm Beach Stars. The coach asking for both of the center backs to push up and try to find something in the air here. They're going to have to talk to each other regarding the mark. Can't leave number 9 by himself. I'm talking about Leon. There it is, Josué Serrano chasing him, as well as Brian Sanchez staying as the last man. It's a good opportunity here for Juan Arpino and for Palm Beach Stars to see if they can make something happen. Approximately 13 minutes of the first half. So far, no goals in Fort Lauderdale in the week 9 of the PASL. Here it is, the order of the referee, and the ball from Arpino. The header is by Fanfani with a defensive end. Still the ball for Palm Beach Stars. Stepping into the box is Villarreal with a shot. The ball hitting the side of the net. Looked like a very promising one. And it's going to be a goal kick for Florida Brothers, approximately in the 14th minute.
That was a good one from the Golden team. Taking the rebounds. Number 8, Lucas Villarreal, decided to take a shot from inside of the box. Still 0-0 here in Fort Lauderdale.
Maybe a throw in for Palm Beach Stars. Little by little, taking possession of the ball, being the only protagonist. Even though Florida Brothers usually tend to also play on the counter. Ball's coming through for Juanipa.
Alejandro Juanipa that scored it 2 times last weekend at Mylander Park, the Venezuelan.
Mylander Park, we're going to be there tomorrow with another match with the PASL. We're going to head towards the south, towards Hialeah. The shot here from number 10, and it's a good double save by the keeper, Bruno Lima, who decides to play quickly on the ground. Tries to find Baba. Ball for Fanfani. Tries to play towards the right side with Carlos. Comes out. The recovery is a good one. It's by Tonon. Picking up his head, playing with Juan Arpino. A little shaking, big number 7. Villarreal, the coach asking for them to take care of the ball, keep it, move it around, don't lose it. The ball coming through for Donon, and he does the ball, and then the coach gets a little upset there. The ball being recovered by Palm Beach Stars, letting go of the ball. Juan Arpino decides to play towards the middle, trying to find there Juanipa. Good interception in the back was by Pipo. Diego Gargiulo picking up his head, play towards the back with Sarowski. Now with Perotti. That's exactly what the coach wants. Even if they have to go back with the ball, even if they have to start over, that's what he wants, but he just does not want the possession to be lost. He wants to keep the ball out of the feet at full time, at all times. The ball is coming towards Pipo. It's going to land in the foot of Bruno Lima. No, this Pipo decides to take it up on his own, and he's going to come in the back for Florida Brothers. Juan Arpino with the ball on the right side. See what he can do. Decides to play towards the middle and finds number 5. Teustonon. And now Brian Sanchez, the Colombian, leaves it for the Argentinian, for Lucas Villarreal, who picks up his head and tries to put a through ball for Arpino, and it's a good one. Arpino stepping into the box. The control wasn't so great, and that's why the ball couldn't come through exactly like he wanted. The ball coming through for Serrano. Chases it down, controls it pretty well, plays it into the box, and now the clearance is once again by Pipo, getting rid of the danger. Ball coming through, looking for Vava. Is he going to fight it with Villarreal? Villarreal ends up being successful, captures the ball, decides to lay it towards the back with Brian Sanchez, picking up his head and now leaving it for Tonon, who already finds Gargiulo on the right side. Decides to play now with Juan Arpino. Everything on the right now for Palm Beach Stars. Let's see what they can do on this one. Once again, Tonon with the ball, picking up his head. Brian Sanchez lets it go. Good play here. Once again, Villarreal. Josué Serrano on the left. You see, and that's what the coach wanted, the ball to be at their feet at all times. If you can make a good pass, if you're not 100% confident that you're going to make that pass, start over. That's exactly what he wants. Tonon. Still Tonon. Gargiulo. Ball coming to. The recoveries by Florida Brothers. It's Agustin, who tries to play with Sebastian. Now it's Fanfano there. Stefano asking for a foul that is not given to him. The ball coming towards Leon, who gets a foul committed against, and it's going to be a free kick. It's going to be Florida Brothers.
Florida Brothers to take this free kick as a way to breathe. Because Palm Beach Stars was not giving them like a second because of the possession of the Golden team. Now, let's see if the Brazilians can do the same.
For Agustin, picking up his head, just to play a long ball here. Might be a good one. I think Stefano might get there, but first is Perotti with the marking. Sending it out of bounds. The referee gives the decision of throwing, and it's going to be for Florida Brothers. Trying to build something here towards the right side. Let's see if they can make something happen. It's going to be Baba taking care of this one. He'll probably put the ball in the box. No, decides to play it pretty short. The ball coming through for Baba once again. The ball's being lost there by the brothers, who quickly now decide to recapture. Yes, and they do with number 8, with Agustin. It's Baba once again. Decides to play it towards Fanfano. Now the through ball coming through for Leon. What is he going to do? Steps into the box. Be careful with this one. The ball coming through. The rebound still at it. Baba. Looked like a handball. The referee keeps it going. Wants the game to flow. And that's a great idea. Brian Sanchez. Josué Serrano needs to clear the danger, and so he does. Decides to find Mateus Tonon right in the mid-half, and be careful with this one because it's a beautiful ball for Juan Arpino, and I like this one. What is Juan going to do? Juan, in my opinion, was onside. He actually looked to see where the last man was, try to get in position, and then try to make the run, but the referee decided that it was offsides, and it's a ball for Florida Brothers.
The Brazilian team is playing as 4-3-3, and the number 10, Sebastian's got to help out on the defense, and he's playing on the left. That was the complication from the blue team to try to cut those center passes of the Palm Beach Stars. So as you can see right now on the screen, the 4-3-3, very clear. And of course, so far, the Brazilian team is not doing as well, as good as how Palm Beach Stars is doing with the possession of the ball.
Brian Sanchez Mateus Tonon. It's a yellow card from Stefano from Fani. I mean, I think the card it might be fair there. It's just a matter of also where the foul was committed. He needs to cool his head down. He's just coming from a red card. So again, he needs to think twice and be careful on this one. It was just unnecessary foul due to the fact that the ball was going to roll up anyways. It was going to end up towards the right side. So, you know, if you're going to have to earn yourself a yellow card, make sure it's worth it. You're stopping a risk of a play or something like that. You just don't make a foul just to make it. Don't gain a yellow card just to gain it. It's a ball for Palm Beach Stars. It's Sanchez with it. Decides to play with Villarreal, who quickly finds Perotti. Josué Serrano. Ball coming through once again for Sorowski. Picking up his head. Looks like he's going to play a long ball. Is he? Is he? No, this has to play towards the ground with Arpino. And Arpino first time now finding Tonon. Gargiulo. Still Gargiulo. Still Gargiulo. Playing it towards the box for Arpino. The ball coming second post. There's no one there to push it. It was Supinski trying to find it, but it was too long for number 10. The recovery now is by Bava. And the beautiful, beautiful slide tackle from the back helping out in the defense is Mr. Supinski. The ball for Brian Sanchez. Now playing with Villarreal. Sanchez once again decides to play with Surowski. Still number 2. Brian Sanchez. Still number 23. Picking up his head. Tries to play with Gargiulo on the right. The ball is stolen by Sebastian. And the ball quickly coming for Florida Brothers. It's Carlos going against the mark of Arpino. Beautiful steal by Arpino. Arpino taking off on the right. Decides to play it towards the box. And now it's Carlos coming back and getting the ball back for his team. Redeeming his mistake from earlier. Ball for Agustin. Comes out of the back pretty clean. Picks up his head. Decides to play it towards the right with Dean. The ball goes out of bounds. And it's going to be a ball for Palm Beach Stars. Arpino. We heard a bark there. I don't know if it was a dog or one of the players. It was definitely a bark. Tonon. Sanchez. Villarreal. Touches are back and forth from Palm Beach Stars, and it's a good play here by Josué Serrano on the left. The ball ends up hitting one of the center backs. I believe it was Isco, number 17, and it's going to be a corner kick. If I'm not mistaken, it's the first one of the game for Palm Beach Stars. Approximately 22 minutes with 25 seconds in the screen. It's a good chance here for Palm Beach Stars to see if they can make something happen on this one. Approximately 23 minutes almost now, and there's the ball coming into the box. The second post, and the header's out by Agustin, clearing all the danger. It's going to be an extra effort there from the brothers to get it, but the ball was already coming out too late. It's going to be a ball for Palm Beach Stars once again. Now it's going to be from a throw-in. Clear from the back. Once again, it was by Agustin. The header now is by Sorowski. The ball played with Gargiulo on the right. The ball coming right in the box. The header was by Isco. Still Palm Beach in possession of it. The ball was by Juan Arpino, who now switched spots. Now he was playing towards the left more than the right. The ball coming through the box for Alejandro. The header was just too long, too high for him to reach. It's going to be a goal kick for Florida Brothers.
Almost 20.
Tonon asking for the ball. The mark upon him. Decides to play a quick with Gargiulo. Gargiulo towards the middle once again with Tonon. Shielding the ball. Decides to play with Gargiulo. If they want to swap it, they want to switch it to the other side. Josué Serrano's by himself. It's Tonon. Is he going to listen to me? I think he tried to listen to me. Look at that. I think he did. The ball coming through right away for Serrano, who picks up his head and tries to play it towards the middle. It's a long ball. A little push there from Sebastian against Gargiulo. Gargiulo, not a good distribution for number 6. Ball ends up in the foot Agustin lays it towards the back with Fanfani, who's already been booked. The only man in the game so far that has been booked. Good play there by Lian. Good move also towards the right side. Gets the mark away from him, but it's a foul committed against. The referee decides to call it a foul, and it's going to be a free kick right 3/4 of the field, and it's going to be for the brothers.
And we're seeing, Klaus, the first connection of the Brazilian team between Sebastian Fanfani and number 9, Lian Valenzuela. And that's what they need to try to do. Use Valenzuela as a pivot.
Villarreal with the ball. Picking up his head. Distributing for Mateus Tonon, and it's Alejandro asking for it. Now he decides to play it towards the right with Arpino, right here, right next to our crew, right next to the table that we're currently on. Gargiulo, Tonon, Gargiulo, Arpino. Good move there by Gargiulo. Keeps it inbound, decides to play with Arpino. Good play by number 7. Stefano Fanfani with a beautiful steal. Now this should be a yellow card. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. Number 7 was very smart because he took the ball away from him and he waited for him. I think he said something as well. And then Arpino wasn't that smart. Instead of walking away or trying to get the ball back, there's this an unnecessary push from the back. We talked about Fanfano being the only man booked. Well, guess what? Both number 7s are booked. Arpino's now booked for Palm Beach Stars as well.
As we mentioned it before, Klaus, the intensity of the match was against Stefano Fanfani, and you said it clearly. He was smart enough to steal the ball and then got the other number 7, which is one of the best players of Palm Beach Stars, get the yellow card as well.
Well, here in the back was Perotti, clearing the danger out. Brian Sanchez. Josué Serrano. Ooh! And now the game is picking up intensity. I don't think he went for the ball on that one, even though he says all ball. Definitely did not go for the ball on that one. I think I was gonna say red. I think the yellow card is pretty fair there on that occasion. It's 2 yellow cards for the brothers, only 1 for Palm Beach Stars. I believe it was Popa who got booked. Valenzuela. Perfect. Liam Valenzuela. Also, Coach Villarreal kind of upset with Juan Arpino.
Yeah, he was.
Saying that was pretty childish to get a yellow that way. I agree with the coach as well. Ladies and gents, we're about to cross the 36th minute of the first half. So far, no goals here in Fort Lauderdale. Still 0-0. It's Klaus German alongside Dario Dykes in the game commentary with the production of Topside Agency. With the match week 9 of the PASL. Still 0-0 here. Millspawn Park. Stonon getting through the ball. I think it was already out. The referee agrees with me on that one. The ball should be given for Florida Brothers, and so it is. It's going to be a throw-in for the guys in blue. Number 10 try to hurry on that one. Listen, you have to get as much yards as you can. Why would you do the throw it all the way back here when you can do it all the way up there? There it is. Be done by Carlos. Also, there's people getting pretty upset saying, why are you playing it back here? Play it up front. I agree with him as well on that one. It's Juan Arpino getting away from the mark. The ball ends up touching Agustin. Ends up going out of bounds, and it's going to be a ball for Palm Beach Stars, who quickly perform it. It's Sorowski opening up with Nico Rivera, the guy in pink. I would call him the Pink Panther, but we'll leave that for another day. Go for Tonon. Picking up his head. Decides to play a long ball, a very long one. Is he going to find Serrano or is he going to find Supinski? Oh, no, he doesn't find either of them. Ball stolen there by the brothers. It's a foul against Vava. Honestly, I believe it was Christian, number 19. And there's another yellow card. Now the yellow cards started to get intensity. The game started to get intensity. It was yellow. We're going to confirm it in a second. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was for Supinski. number 10. But we'll talk with the referee in a second, with the fourth official. We have him here right next to us. Well, that's what the fourth official is for. Well, he pretty much doesn't do much. So you look out for number 10. Confirmed. Luis Supinski has been added to the referee's book. So far, 2 bookings for each side. 2 for Florida Brothers and 2 for Palm Beach Stars. Also, no goals in the scoreline. 0-0 when we're quickly approaching the 39th minute. It's Fanfano. Playing it with Lian. Valenzuela putting the ball right in the middle. Ooh, and it's a little mistake there by Perote. He's lucky enough that he had Josué Serrano right behind him, covering him and fixing his mistake. If not, it would have been a dangerous play there for the brothers. Palm Beach Stars still at it. See, and that's the thing with Palm Beach Stars. They're playing a little better. They're maintaining possession of the ball. But it's once they get into the third, fourth of the field where they lack ideas. They don't know what to do.
Right.
They can't find an assist towards one of their forwards. And it's beginning difficult for them to create that type of danger once they pass 75% of the field. They need more offensive deepness. His brothers here with the shot from outside of the box. Not a problem, not an issue for Mr. Nico Rivera, who quickly captures it and delivers for Brian Sanchez for Palm Beach Stars.
Clearly, Palm Beach Stars losing the ball. Gave the Brazilians start get better in the match, as we saw a few seconds ago, with the second shot on target. So number 19, Christian. And now, another situation for brothers.
Looked like a good ball there for Lian. It wasn't such a good one, though. Ends up on the foot of the goalkeeper. Brian Sanchez. Lucas Villarreal. Crossing the equator. Picking up his head. Says to play with Supinski. Number 10, the coach asking to take it, and he does. He listens to the coach, and he's successful. Then he plays a ball into the box. I don't know if it was a cross or a shot. Either way, the ball gets really far away from the goal, from any type of danger towards Bruno Lima. It's going to be a goal kick for the Florida Brothers, who haven't done a great job, but at the same time, they have held the score so far. They've done a really good job defensively, I have to say.
Brian Sanchez getting the yellow card for the last one against Stefano Fanfoni in the middle of the field. When he ripped off the captain bane, was it from Stefano Fanfoni, and the main referee, John Ocampo, remember, showed him the yellow card. So we got 3 on Palm Beach Stars: Luis Supinski, Brian Sanchez, and Juan Arpino.
I don't know what the referee's waiting for here. I don't know, is he having a dialogue with the players? Some of the players saying play, play. The referee's still talking to the players. See, when the referee allows too much dialogue, that's when things start getting a little messy. You know, just try to keep the dialogue to a minimum. Do what you got to do, take the decisions you got to take, and that's pretty much it. You don't have to give any type of explanations to anybody, because that's when it starts getting a little tougher, not only for the ref, but the game itself. Ball coming through for Carlos on the right side. Picking up his head. What is he going to do? Decides to play a long ball, tries to look up front, and it was a good ball. It was a good ball for Popa. He just couldn't control that one. That was a good option. Number 14. Villarreal decides to lay it through Brian Sanchez, who now plays it Alejandro Guanipa. Ball's recovered by Pipo. Now try to play towards the front with Popa as well. The ball being backed up by Nico Rivera, who now opens up his scenery. Decides to play it towards with Perotti, and now playing with Josuar Serrano. Still Perotti. Now the ball for Sorowski. It's Brian Sanchez. Gargiulo. Sanchez once again. Villarreal picking up his head. Plays a long ball for Serrano, who's stepping into the box. Serrano plays it towards the middle, and the clearance is by Pipo. Still Palm Beach with it. Ball coming towards the box. It was once again Josuar Serrano trying to make a danger attack there. The ball is quickly recovered there by the brothers. It's Stefano Fanfani. Let's see what he could do. Picks up his head. Decides to play a long ball, and it's a beautiful one. The ball for Valenzuela, who goes against the mark of Sorowski. Valenzuela with the shot. Good play. Good control by number 9. Not so much power on the shot. It was, you could say, one of the most build-up plays so far in the first half for the brothers, Dario.
Yes, agreed, 100%.
And let me cut you off right here because it's Juan Arpino, 101. Juan Arpino, ladies and gents. It's a goal kick for the brothers. You were saying?
Right, the best 2 minutes of this first half, most action. It was number 9 from Brothers that had time and space. I thought that he can take more time to get the most powerful shot. He decided to take it from outside of the box, and here we have it. Juan Arpino one. He was alone getting inside the box. He decided to take a shot on the first ball.
Why so much power? You're one-on-one with the keeper. Don't you want to place it instead of killing the keeper? You have the whole entire goal. 11 meters. I just don't, just a soft little touch. That's the second one from Juan Arpino so far this game, who's been one of the most active men in the offense of Palm Beach Stars. Ladies and gents, we just crossed the 45th minute. Now we're playing additional time, whatever the referee decides to add for stoppage time. It's a through ball, and it's offsides with the second assistant, Mr. Aurkan Cohen. We're going to have 2 more. 2 minutes and change for the ending of the first half. So far, no goals. We apologize we haven't been able to bring you any emotion so far, as well as a lot of yellow cards, though, that's for sure. So far, 5. The game got pretty heated at one point. Sorowski picking up his head and playing a beautiful through ball for Gargiulo. Is he going to get there? It looks like he's going to get there. Gargiulo gets there, takes a cut, takes one off his head, takes another one now, puts the ball into the box. Second post, Supinski. Goal for Palm Beach Stars, ladies and gentlemen. They finally break the scoreline. Beautiful finish, beautiful build-up as well. Good play by Gargiulo. Let me give him the credit he deserves towards the right side. And the finish was by Juan Arpino, number 7, who puts it in the back of the net. Ladies and gents, right before halftime, Palm Beach Stars take the lead in the score. It's 1-0 against Florida Brothers.
A minute away of the end of the first half. Great finish by Luis Supin. Juan Arpino was the number 7 who finally gets there, appearing from the left. He always plays in the right. Once again, against the Brazilian brothers, number 7 opens the score. But as you mentioned, it was everything from the right to number 6, Diego Gargiulo with the cross. Goal, Palm Beach Stars 1, with our brothers 0.
Ladies and gents, the journey comes to a half. We're going to take a quick break so far as Palm Beach Stars leading 1-0 against Florida Brothers for the match week 9 of the PASL, here in Mills Pond Park in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We'll be right back with some of the highlights in the action from the first half, where so far Palm Beach Stars is leading Florida Brothers 1-0. We'll be right back.
Information. If it exists in writing, we print it. If it exists online, we update it. If it exists on mobile, we notify. If it exists in video, we show it. If it exists in audio, we play it. In the past, the news had to wait for a paper to print for it to happen. Today, news happens in real time. It's analyzed, edited, and published immediately by us, your neighbors, and of course, you. Wherever you are, you write, edit, give opinions, share photos, and make the news happen. This is why a paper needs to be on print, on screen, and on your phone. Wherever you are, your news has its pulse in the community. The Boca Raton Tribune. We are much more than just a newspaper. We are your closest neighbor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the best of the first half. The opportunity for number 7, Juan Arpino, with his right foot. He opened so much. He shot because he controlled it perfectly, and then suck. He couldn't find the target. And then we have the score this time. He did it perfectly. He controlled it inside the box. Decided to take a shot. A clear one. Nothing to do for Bruno Lima in this one. And number 7 once again. Open the scores. Palm Beach Stars 1. Florida Brothers 0. Going to go to a quick break again. And we'll be back with the second half.
Ladies and gents, we're back. Approach the second half. Little by little, the referees are getting into their spots, as well as the players. Juan Arpino taking that late first half goal, just putting his team up in the scoreline. So far is 1-0. See what the second half awaits for us. See what they have prepared for us. Palm Beach Stars clearly look like the better team. They had possession of the ball. They controlled it. They just, once they got to that 3/4 of the field, they really lacked creating danger. Ladies and gents, the journey continues. It's Palm Beach Stars versus Florida Brothers. Florida Brothers to the left of your screen, Palm Beach Stars to the right. And here's the first attack of the day. Supinski on the left. Taking it on upon himself, steps into the box. It might be a good one here. Supinski, and the save by Bruno Lima. The rebound and the clearance is by Carlos. Still the possession for Palm Beach Stars. It's Matthew Tonon who decides to open it up for Juan Arpino, who puts it into the box. It wasn't a good setup inside of the box, and now it's Pipo clearing the danger out of his box, and it's going to be a ball for Florida Brothers in the defensive end.
The second great opportunity of the match just started, and it was a few seconds ago. It was on the number 10, Luis Supinski from the left, getting inside the box, same or similar than the one that Diego Arguolo just did on the first court. It was close by the number 10.
It's Perotti versus Josué Serrano. Now the ball once again for Supinski, going against the mark in the back of Bava. It's going to be once again a throw in for Palm Beach Stars. We're looking to add up on their lead. It's Klaus German, ladies and gentlemen, bringing you the game narration. Alongside me, I have Dario Dykes in the game commentary. The production is by Topside Agency in this match week 9 of the PASL, live from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's a pleasure to be on the other side of the screen for you guys. It's a long ball now. Looking for number 14, looking for Papa. The ball never really gets there for him. It's going to be a ball for Josué Serrano and for Palm Beach Stars. Looks like we have a man on the ground. I believe it's Brian Sanchez. I have a
They're asking
substitution.
for a substitution,
Come in. Yeah.
right away.
I don't know if he's done, but he looks like he's hurt for sure.
We'll see if he can continue.
Looks like he can't.
Yep.
It's a little tough for him.
This sneaky guy, man. Make sure you say hi next time.
There's a magic spray. Look at that. There's two things that the medical staff from soccer is always going to have: the magic spray and the magic water. Those two things. You can go anywhere in the world. You can go to Asia, Africa, South America. Wherever you go, you're going to find it.
He's got a big bag, but he just used the magic spray. The magic water looks like
it looks like he's going to be back. It looks like he's going to be back. Looks like he's good. It's Brian Sanchez quickly making his way. He's going to have to come out, obviously, because he received medical treatment. But once the referee gives the order, he's going to be able to come back. Or we might have a substitution as well. Is it Leal? Christian Leal. Yeah, looks like Brian Sanchez is out. Number 23, the Colombian.
He had yellow card.
He had a yellow card as well. Pretty good first half from him. Pretty good first half.
Yeah.
Moving the ball around. One of the key pieces in the midfielder for Palm Beach Stars. And there's a throw-in. It's going to be by Josué Serrano. Finds Lucas Villarreal once again with Josué Serrano, who takes it out of the danger zone. Actually becomes a really good assist for Juan Arpino on the right. Be careful with this one. It might be the good option for the guy from Cordoba, Argentina. Still Juan Arpino going against one, going against two, and then he ends up losing the ball. Now the recovery on the right side. There's a foul. There's an offensive foul is what the referee's calling the linesman, Mr. Cohen. It's going to be a free kick for Florida Brothers in the back.
We'll see about this substitution on Palm Beach Stars, because Brian Sanchez was the midfielder of the Plantations. He was the one that was cutting and passing the ball.
He was doing the dirty work.
Yeah. So looks like Mateus Tonon is taking that position. Lucas Villarreal still on the left and Christian Leal on the right.
Yeah, like you said to yourself too, in the beginning of the game, they tend to rotate a lot. So they're not really stationary when it comes to picking a side of the field.
Right.
It's Stefano Fanfani. Careful with this one. Tries to put a through ball. Might be a good option here for Florida Brothers. Their coach was pretty upset at halftime. We kind of got the opportunity to listen to the conversation between him and the players.
Yes.
Was really upset, not at the fact that his team, was down in the score, but he was upset at the fact that the team received the goal so late in the first half. Well, we have a shot here from outside of the box from Elian Valenzuela. It's not the greatest one. The ball ends up going pretty wide of the right post, defended by Nico Rivera. As I was saying, Dario, he was pretty upset. Not that his team was down in the score, but that they received such a late goal. Clearly a distraction in the back of Florida Brothers, and that's why he was so upset. It's going to be a goal kick here for the guy in pink, for Nico Rivera. It's 1-0 so far. A goal by Juan Arpino in the 46th minute. So far has Palm Beach Stars taking the 3 points back to Palm Beach County. It's a long ball by Nico Rivera, trying to find Juan Arpino, who tries to put it on the ground and does successfully. It's a little push there from Carlos on his back, and it's going to be a free kick for Palm Beach Stars right in the equator of the field. Perotti. Center back picks up his head. What is he going to do? Decides to play towards the middle. Ball for Tonon. And now finds Sorowski, who puts a good through ball. Well, not that good. It's recovered by Carlos there, who doesn't distribute it as well as we thought he would. The ball's recovered once again by Palm Beach Stars. Now will they lose it? It's Valenzuela. A little reprimand there from Coach Villarreal against Christian Leal, the man that had just come in a couple of minutes ago, replacing Brian Sanchez in the middle of the field for Palm Beach Stars. Nico Rivera getting out of the danger, playing with Josué Serrano. Look at the control from number 22. Beautiful control. Beautiful control from number 22. Controls the first time, puts it on the ground. Trust me, it's not as easy as you think on the other side of the screen that it might be to control the ball like that, but number 22 did it to the perfection. It's a throw-in for Stars. The ball for Supinski. Going against the mark of Bava. He says it's a throw-in for Florida Brothers. It's going to be Bava taking care of this one. There it is. Ball coming to forward possession. It's another ball now for the Florida Brothers, and it's going to be Bava once again taking care of it. Coming through for Christian. Good anticipation there from Josué Serrano, who I think gets a touch of the ball. It should be a ball for Florida Brothers. The referee says it's for Palm Beach Stars. Now it's Alejandro trying to put it down. It's not successful. Tries to recover it, and so he does. Good recovery by number 19, Lucas Villarreal, that can't control it. And now it's in Christian going once again against Josué Serrano. Quickly, in my opinion, is becoming one of the high points from Palm Beach Stars. People gets rid of the danger in the back. Ball coming through for Tonon. Leal going against the mark of 2. Ends up losing the ball. It's recovered by Juan Arpino. Little step by number 7. He has a little small step where he steps on the ball and right away he swings his foot, protects it. So not only he does a little swing, but he uses his body as well to protect the ball. That's pretty important from a forward because you're always going to get touched, especially from the back, from defenders, especially when your back is turned towards the goal. It's a ball here for Palm Beach Stars once again. It's going to be on the right side, and it's going to be taken care of by number 6, by Diego Gargiulo, the Uruguayan. It's going to be taking care of this one. Ball coming through for Juan Arpino once again. Good control by number 7, who decides to back it up with Tonon, picking up his head, and is going to play towards the back with Perotti. There's Christian. Another ball by Sorowski. Tonon with some time, with some space to see what he can do. Tonon is still going. Decides to play with Alejandro. Once again, Tonon going against the mark of Carlos. Still Tonon. Now with Alejandro. It's Juanipa. Still number 19. Decides to open it up with Christian Leal. Now it's Lucas Villarreal. Still number 8. Still Lucas. Opens it up all the way to the right with Diego Gargiulo. Be careful with this one. It might be a good option. Gargiulo putting a good ball towards the middle. No one there to tap it in. Ball ends up going out of bounds. And it's going to be a goal kick for Florida Brothers. We're starting the second half the same way they started the first half, lacking possession of the ball.
Klaus, I wanted to take a minute to mention the official sponsor of the league, the PASL, Performance Athletic Center Physical Therapy. You can reach them at PASLSportPT.com, the official sponsor of PASL.
It's a through ball looking for Juan Arpino. Looks like Bruno Lima's going to come out without a problem. Grabs the ball and quickly plays it with his hands. Tries to play along. Wants to find Sebastian, who can't come out of the danger zone. Loses the ball. And the recovery is by Juan Arpino. Ball towards the back for Sorowski, who picks up his head and plays with his goalkeeper, with Nico Rivera, the men in pink.
Florida Brothers still losing and still suffering on the left, on the Sebastian side. Actually, from there is where the first score came, from the great play of Diego Carriolo, because Sebastian, as you can see right now on camera, is not being able to stop the escalation of the number 6.
It's a good ball here for Supinski. Is he going to get to it? Well, he hesitated too much. And now it's Josué Serrano trying to come through. Can't recover that one as well. It's Bava getting out of the danger zone pretty good. And now the ball's for Fanfano, who plays a through ball looking for Christian. I like this one for the brothers. Let's see what they can do. Christian on the right, shake and bake to one side, shake and bake to the other. Gets away from 2 marks. Still Christian that picks up his head, decides to play it all the way to the left side for Sebastian. Let's see what he can do. It's a good option here. Stefano's all low. He's like a spaghetti all over the field. You pick up your head and you'll find them anywhere. Right, left, middle, back, front. It looks like we're going to have a substitution, ladies and gents. It's going to be Gonzaferro. Number 14 is going to step into the field.
Coming out of the match, Alejandro Juanipa, the guy that scored it 2 times last weekend on the field that we will be there tomorrow at Mylander Park.
That's where Peñarol played Miami United 2 years ago.
Right?
Really nice stadium. There's a substitution that
Record of capacity, right?
was, yeah.
Of the Mylander. El Mancha. We were there, remember?
Yeah. It was a beautiful game. Good
Do you
game.
remember?
I was there. Yeah.
Because maybe you know.
No, it was not a great game to watch. Ended up 2-2 after Peñarol was leading the whole game 2-0. But
Yep.
it is what it is. Looks like some of the Peñarol players came here to party. The ball coming through for Fanfano, who tries to take a shot from outside of the box, and it looked like a good one at one point. But then the ball started opening towards the left of the keeper. It's going to be a goal kick once again for Palm Beach Stars, who, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but so far hasn't had any dangerous plays this second half. It's been a game fought right in the middle of the field. So far, no dangerous chances for either team.
Right, because as we mentioned, and it was clear since the beginning of the match, Klaus, Palm Beach Stars was dominated on the midfield and also on defense, because Florida Brothers is missing Bruno Moreno and Joha Gonzalez, number 5 and number 10. It's difficult. And we had one of the coaches came to us, Felipe, and told us that they're all out of town. So
Looks like Luca Villarreal got hit on the spot where no man ever wants to get hit.
Okay.
So I don't think I need to be more graphic than that. You pretty much know what I'm talking about. But it looks like he's back on his feet. Dara, where's Diego not Diego Gargiulo, where's Diego Raquin?
Diego Eduardo Reskin, he's injured.
That's a key player for the Brothers.
Another one, yeah. He's been out for the past few weeks, and also a player that Brothers is missing.
I call him the fashion man because he's always
He's got some style.
he got pinta. I don't think I can translate that into the English language. The ball coming through for Juan Arpino in the back. He takes it away from people. Be careful with this one. It might be a good option. Juan emerging on the right. The ball coming right towards the middle. Looking for Ferro. Now it's Supinski. Who opens it up with Lucas Villarreal. Steps into the box. Might be a danger play here. Decides to back it up now with Josuar Serrano, who puts a nice ball towards the second post for Juan Arpino, who keeps it inbound. The ball's still in. Looks like a foul. The referee says play it on, and the good recovery is by Carlos, who gets away from one, then gets away from two, and now he gets on the bicycle. A lot of time and a lot of space for him. Let's see what he can do. Is he going to play it towards the middle for Fanfani? And he does. Number 7 coming through with the ball, the captain, with a lot of time, a lot of space. It decides to play now towards the right with Christian. Christian picking up his head, going against the mark of 2 players is Lucas Villarreal, coming through successfully with that tackle and with the recovery as well. Josuar Serrano, Villarreal, still Villarreal. The ball through for Ferro. Ferro plays it with Juan Arpino. Ooh! I think he might have been onside on that one. There's a substitution we're going to have very shortly for Florida Brothers. It's going to be number 6 stepping in the field. I'm going to let my colleague Dario take care of the substitution on that one. The ball's cleared out of the back, still in possession of the brothers. It's Carlos chesting it down. Good control for number 3, who decides to play with Popa. Popa once again, now the ball for Carlos, going against the mark of Ferro, going against the mark of Leal. Still Popa. Ball decides to take a little step out of bounds. And there it is. We're going to have the substitution for the brothers. It's going to be the first one of the game for them.
And it is number 6, Cave, coming into the match.
I think number 9 stepping out, Liam Valenzuela, with a yellow card as well.
Correct. So Liam Valenzuela, it's out with number 9, with the 6 already on the field. The 6, Cave, as you can see it on the screen, Muranetti.
Ferro. Tonon. Looks like Florida Brothers is slowly equalizing the possession of the game. Now they're actually maintaining possession as well. Palm Beach Stars looks like they got a little comfortable after the goal. We'll see what happens. Still a lot of time to play, ladies and gents. Approximately 28 minutes left here in Fort Lauderdale. We're on match week 9 of the PASL. It was Bava trying to play a ball towards the middle. Not a good one. Now it's Supinski. Plays it towards the middle for Ferro, who gets away from his first mark. Still Ferro. Picking up his head. Decides to play with Gargiulo. Ferro. Leal. Still Leal. Opening it towards Villarreal. Villarreal. That's a good little combination. Number 5, and that's Matthew Tonon. With Leal, a little touch now by Ferro. Still Leal. Is he going to play a long ball? Looks like he wants to. And oh, he tried. It was a good effort. Number 18. Cheering him on. I want you to apologize. I want you to pick up your exact words. Number 22. It's going to be a ball for Florida Brothers. It's going to be a goal kick.
Mateo con Lucas, Cristian acá, y ahí Diego de aquel lado. ¿Está? ¡Rebote rápido! Sí, seguí con él, Joshua, seguí. Ahí nomás Lucas,
Villarreal. Still Lucas. Still Lucas going against 1, going against 2. Ends up losing the ball. Good recovery there by Bava. Now the ball for Sebastian. He plays it up front with Christian, who goes against the mark of 2. Still Christian. And now the clearance in the back is by Sorowski. The ball still landing on field. Still inbound. The clearance is from the back. I just hope the ball doesn't land right next to us. No, it doesn't. A little close though. I'm saying that because we got hit a couple of times already. It's not nice to be holding the microphone with all this equipment and getting hit. I don't recommend it. So, I was trying to keep one eye open. Out the ball. Tonon. A foul from number 5. Dario Brothers
Still,
is picking up the level.
yes, still Brothers, not giving up. Still taking, we're trying to take the most of it because we are seeing that still Palm Beach Stars is feeling the absence of Brian Sanchez in the middle. Let's see what happened in this one.
Looks like Diego Moshano is going to be making his way into the field as well for Palm Beach Stars. If his dad is on the other side, we give him a shout out. Tennis coach, international tennis coach. Usually always on the other side of our streamings. And there's a substitution coming through. It's going to be Supinski coming out, leaving a spot for Diego Moshano. People picks up his head, decides to play towards the front. Ball was coming through for Christian. The good recovery here is by Ferro, who tries to find Juan Arpino. Juan Arpino's on side, and Ferro decides to take it up on his own. It's a good run there from number 14. He's completely by himself, so he's going to have to do it all by himself. Ferro, yes, Ferro, yes, Ferro, yes, Ferro, yes. It's Bruno Lima. Bruno Lima, ladies and gents, with a beautiful save with his left hand, if I'm not mistaken. What a run from Ferro, all the way from his field, all the way towards the box. And a good save by the keeper, Bruno Lima.
Gonzalo Ferro, Jose Luis Villarreal, and the whole bench still not believe how Gonza missed that. He did the most hard work done, and then the finish decided to take the first ball, and then, as always, Bruno Lima being a great goalkeeper behind the third ball. And here is the 3-1.
Right there.
Yep.
Perfect tackle there. The corner kick coming through, the ball through the air. Diego Moshano with the header was number 15. Good chance here for Palm Beach Stars. Two back-to-back pretty dangerous plays for the team coached by Jose Luis Villarreal. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick for Florida Brothers.
Now he's just moving.
Yeah.
It helps, man.
I'll do like this.
Ooh. Josué Serrano with the throw in. Ferro. Funny. With the good recovery. Ferro still going with it. Decides to play with Serrano. Serrano emerging on the left. Good run by number 22. Still Serrano against one, against two. That ball flew up in the air. Should be a yellow card. It wasn't that much of a harsh foul because it wasn't a harsh kick, but it was more of the contact that made him look like he had wings. Now it's going to be Palm Beach Stars taking a very dangerous free kick right on the left of the box, approximately 26, 27 meters to the goal defended by Bruno Lima.
Clearly it was the yellow card. It was for number 14, Popa.
Yeah, but I like how Josué Serrano got up right away. He didn't fake it. He didn't start moving around like he was about to die.
Right.
You know, sometimes players try to mislead the referee. Serrano got up, took the dust off his shirt, and kept going. There's a chance here for Palm Beach Stars. Let's see what they can do. Juan Arpino putting the ball into the box. A header goal! For Palm Beach Stars, it's Alejo Sorowski, ladies and gentlemen, who won up in the air. Beautiful elevation from the center back, who said, I'm here. Also, some credit to the beautiful free kick taken by Juan Arpino. And it's Palm Beach Stars taking a 2-goal lead in the second half. It's Palm Beach Stars 2, Florida Brothers no.
Great headed by the center back that was doing an amazing match. Also, nice finish, but a neat header. High in the air. Mitigating the transaction of the ball. Here we have it again. Cross. On the right, and then Alejo Surovsky putting Palm Beach Stars 2, Florida Brothers 0.
Probably in the best moment of the match for Florida Brothers is when the second goal comes through for Palm Beach Stars. Soccer Sundays is a little unfair.
Right.
That's just how it is. Good elevation by number 2. He won it up in the air. Always a fan of center back scoring, especially on set pieces. The ball's right in the middle. For Agustin. Controlled by number 8. Decides to lay it over for Fanfani. Number 7 picks up his head. Decides to play with Carlos. Good interception there by Gargiulo, who gets her first. Still Agustin gets off the mark. Martino. Fanfani battling against Moshano. Moshano still with it. Decides to play with Arpino. Arpino trying to do a little cut towards the side. And the referee decided to go back. Ball coming towards the box for the brothers. It looks like a handball. The referee says no handball.
Looked like it was Macomeno.
I want to see a replay on that one if we have the chance to later on. But that looked like a handball to me. We do have to, the only thing we have to kind of take into consideration is if it hit another part of the body before it hit the hand. But it looked like a clear handball to me. And look at this one. This Josué Serrano on the left, emerging inside the box. Number 22 puts it in the middle. No one there to get it. No destination to his pass. Tonon Pirotti. This is the author of the second goal. Sorowski. Had a good distribution for him. Lucas Villarreal, who lets it go. And now it's Fanfani all the way on the right, trying to make a run, but a good recovery. The good defensive interception. Here's a replay. All yours, Dario.
We'll see the cross from the left, and then...
See what I was saying? And it hit the chest first, and then it hit the hand.
Yeah.
That's what the referee didn't call it. Good, good.
It's not handball.
No. As long as it doesn't hit, as long as it hits a part of the body before it makes contact with the hand, then it's definitely not a penalty. But in this case, it's exactly what happened.
Right.
There was contact with the hand, but there was a previous contact with another part of the body. The referee rule that changed back in 2019 says that a player can control the action of the ball if it hits another part of the body previous to hitting his hand, which I think makes a lot of sense. So good interpretation there from the referee. So I kind of laid it out there. I knew it hit the hand for sure, but I didn't know if it had hit another part of the body before it made contact with the hand. So again, good decision there by the referee. We usually hit him whenever we have to hit them with tough comments, but on this one, we gave him the upper hand. Villarreal, Serrano, Perotti. Sorowski with the ball. Nice to play a long ball. It's too much of a long ball. Control that one. A throw for Bava and for Brothers, who quickly take it. The ball for Christian. Good slide tackle by number 22. Always one of my favorite players from this Palm Beach Stars team, without a doubt. Josué Serrano. I call him the Tractor. That's my nickname to him, the Tractor. Even though I haven't used it today that much. I've been away for a while, but I'm glad to be back on the microphone for the PASL. Hope everybody's enjoying this match this evening. In the match week 9 of the PASL, live from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Tomorrow, we're going to be back, and I'm going to be back as well alongside Dario Dykes and the production team of Topside Agency. We're going to be in Miami. We're going to be in Hialeah, to be a little more specific, in Orlando Park, to bring you more action from this PASL and still from this match week 9. It's a beautiful ball towards the right, looking for Diego Moyano. Goes against the mark of Murinati, excuse me. It's Carlos. And the through ball for Christian. Looks like Nico's going to come out there first. He comes out, and the ball goes out of the field. I guarantee you we'll never see that ball again. So I don't know who that ball really belongs to, but you'll never get it back. I'll tell you that for a fact. It's a throw-in for Florida Brothers.
We used to cover many matches here at Mills Ponds Park. And it was in some other fields because they didn't want to use this one, Klaus, because of that reason.
Oh, the ball's off.
Yeah. They got some that side. They'll never fall that ball again. Well, this time
It
was
belongs
only
to
one.
the wildlife now.
Yeah. Last match, it was 4 balls gone.
Oh,
So this,
especially with the Gators we have around here, I definitely wouldn't want to go in there. I'll tell you that for a fact.
looks like this time they decided to be more accurate when they are taking a shot on target. So there's yes, number 14 already came out of the match. Daniel Popa, number 20, Giovanni Raymond. It's on the field. You can see it a little bit on the right on the screen. Now not anymore. Because the goalkeeper, the guy on pink, there you have it. Right. But still, as always, Palm Beach Stars been dedicated with their clothes, right? Jose Sierra, the brother of Matthew.
¿El cambio o lo...
He saw a red card, if I'm not mistaken. Also Matthew Sierra. From there, he's now player. Yep.
No salió nadie ahora. Un audio creo que está llamando un audio, pero... Creo que viene. Cambien, brother.
Yep. As you can see it on the screen, the Peruvian Claudio Perotti, amount number 13, Jose Sierra, already replaced. Yep. Gnocchi last match between these two teams was the one that scored the fourth one, and he jumped into the field pretty much at the same time. There was another sub in Brothers.
Ya, profe. ¿Cambio? ¿Puedo cambiar? What? Okay. So you're good to go. Coming for number...
No, ¿por qué? No.
Digo que no se puede cambiar el arquero. Solo el jugador. Digo, no podemos cambiar el arquero.
¿Por qué? Para. ¿Por qué no se puede cambiar de arquero?
No se puede, lo que pasa es que me dijo que esperé un minutito.
Pero está diciendo que no.
¿Por qué no?
Yeah, you can go.
Espera, Andrés, espera.
¿Por qué el arquero no?
They're saying that they cannot switch the goalkeepers.
Depende del árbitro.
Ah, ¿sí? ¿Es que el árbitro que dice que tengo que esperar para que entre el arquero? ¿Y cambiar
En
arquero?
algunas veces es mejor que el cambio en una situación más grave. Porque
Ah, ok. Ah, está bien. Ya entiendo. Ahora
No,
entiendo,
no,
ahora
entiendo,
entiendo.
entiendo.
Aguanta un cachito. Sale Luca igual, sale. Sale Luca, sale.
Corre, poco.
Cristian, te parás con Mateo los dos ahí, ¿me escuchás?
Papi.
Y lo dejás al otro Cristian acá afuera.
Poco, por favor. Dale, Luca, vení, un poco. I know. Es que mira, okay.
Looks like Villarreal is going to be coming out for Noki.
Correct. Number 8, great match. Well done.
I still don't understand why the keeper can't come out. Just some of the things I would like somebody to explain them to me. Just they want to make a substitution. The goalkeeper's out here waiting to come in, and they're not allowing him to come in. Also, not an easy situation for a backup keeper to come in a game. Even though the game is already under control for Palm Beach Stars, in my opinion, they're already 2-0, approximately 10. If we add up the stoppage time, we're probably looking at 13, 14 minutes maybe of game time.
Sí. ¡Hey, ref!
And here we have it. Coming out of the match, number 1, Nicolás Rivera. Number 12, Andrés Colmenares.
There is a keeper substitution. The ball coming into the box. Be careful with this one. The ball coming through looked like a handball. That's what the Palm Beach Stars are asking for. A handball from the Florida brothers. Referee decides to keep it going. And it's Juan Arpino battling the ball there in the right side with Sebastian. Juan Arpino gets rid of the danger. Decides to play it up front looking for Ferro. Looks like Agustin is going to get there first. Decides to clear it out of the sideline. Wants no danger whatsoever. And it's going to be a ball played for Palm Beach Stars right at the equator of the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 substitutions for Palm Beach Stars.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. We're gonna have to go 2 sheets, 2 different sheets. The ball coming in the back for the Stars. It was Sorowski. And now it's Noki letting it go perfectly for Serrano. And Serrano's going against Pipo. What is going to happen here? We'll see it in a second. Serrano tried to play a through ball. Wasn't the best one. Good run though by number 22. Still Sorowski with it. He's going to have to protect it and shield it if he wants the ball to go out of bounds. And does exactly what he does. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a ball for Palm Beach Stars in the throw-in. He waits for Josué Serrano to approach. We're going to have the 8th substitution for Palm Beach Stars. Now it's another substitution. Looks like Bruno Lima is going to be stepping out, the keeper. We'll tell you the substitution officially in a second. Now with the ball, and it's Gio Raymond getting possession towards the right side. Emerges through number 20, going against the mark of Sorowski, who's been on point this evening. Not only defensively, but offensively as well. One of the authors of the goal, the second one to be more specific. Ball coming through the middle. It's Carlos there. It's Chris, the goalkeeper that stepped up for Florida Brothers. You might see him pretty soon wearing an orange vest. It's another substitution for Palm Beach Stars.
Bustamante. José Bustamante. Replacing Juan Arpino. The guy that opened that score.
That's right.
Number 7. But also opened this score week 8 when Palm Beach Stars won 4-0 against Brothers. This time, half of it.
It's a long ball now. Looking through for Noki. For a rejection in the back. Now the ball looking through for Raymond. Looks like Sarowski again is going to get there first. What a game from number 2. What a game from number 2, ladies and gents. Honestly, one of my favorite performances of these. Let me see.
We'll have a tough one, Klaus, when we decide the MVP of the match.
Because
right?
Arpino played a pretty good game as well. He was very influential, especially on the attacks. But
If I pick one, I think I would go for Lucas Villarreal. I like the way he defend and he made the team play. I also like Brian Sanchez. But yeah, Juan Arpino scored along with Alejo Zurinsky.
I think we should choose between the 2 goal scorers because not only they score goals, but they had good performances as well. That's Juan Arpino and Alejo Zurinsky. But we'll talk with the production team in a second. We'll figure that out for you guys. Still a lot of time because the stopwatch says 85, but I'm guessing the referee might add another 2 minutes, maybe 3, due to the time that we were stopped for a while due to the injury of Nico Rivera. It's Andres Colmerano, the backup keeper who's already in place. He's going to have a tough one here. It's a good free kick for the brothers to see if they can get at least a 1-goal deficit. If they score here, it's a good chance for the brothers. It looks like it's set play. The ball with Carlos, who plays it into the box, and it's the keeper. Good job there, Andres, holding on to the ball. Dangerous being cleared out of the back. Still Florida brothers. Looks like Bustamante was trying to go there for the ball. And it's a foul, and it's going to be another free kick for Florida brothers. Palm Beach Stars moved a lot of their bench. 8 substitutions in total, including their keeper.
La segunda pelota, la segunda.
Long ball for the keeper. Now it's Noki getting possession of the ball. He has Ferro right inside the box, as well as Bustamante. Let's see what he does. Decides to play towards the middle, leaves it for Leal. Leal is going to take a shot. Leal is going to take a shot. Leal is going to take a shot. No, he has to take a shot. Still Leal opens it up with Noki. Why didn't you take a shot?
He had the chance.
He had everything to take a shot on that one.
Yep. He had the space, the time. Just didn't decide to do it, or he wanted it to do it as much brilliant as possible.
Ahora más atrás, Bosa, más atrás. Más atrás.
From the brothers. A little cut from the keeper, Nico Rivera. He just suffered a little cut, but he's good. He'll be back for the next game. No serious injury there. Ball coming through for Raymond. Number 20. Trying to take a step back. Going against Serrano. Serrano once again on his A game. Another high point here. Another high performance from Palm Beach Stars. It's 22. There he is. Decides to play with Tonon. Tonon now linking it over for Leal. Leal picks up his head and looks for Chris Noki. Chris with time, with space. Take it over, take it through. Plays it towards the middle for Ferro. Ferro going against a mark of 2. Still Ferro stepping over the ball. Little shaking big from 14, who's still going at it. Still Ferro. Look at Noki asking for the ball by himself. Ball coming through for number 11. He decides to play it right away with Bustamante on the left. Still Bustamante picks up his head, plays it towards the middle. The rebound. And now people who's not 100% focused there, they don't get a touch on the ball. Bustamante try to fight for it, but gets her first. From Funny. Good pass from number 7. Snoopy with the steal. Now leaving it for Serrano. Serrano losing it, but quickly getting it back. Ball for Bustamante. Laying it through for Ferro. Ferro picking up his head. Decides to open it up towards the right with Diego Mochano. The mark is by Carlos. Now, looks like a good through ball there. Jose Sierra. The recovery was in the back for the brothers. It's Funny going against DeMarco Bustamante. Picks up his head. Decides to play a long ball looking for Carlos. Good control by number 3. Not so much of a second bounce there where he loses the ball. The ball through for, I believe it's Diego Moyano, who leaves it through for Leal. And now the clearance in the back. It's by Gargiulo. Bustamante. Agustin. Was lost there by Palm Beach Stars, who quickly recovered. Use it again. Carlos. Played by Sierra. Comes through with the recovery. 5 more minutes, ladies and gents. I think that's fair. We had a couple of plays where we were stopped in the second half. And now it's Ferro using all his speed to come through. Emerges on the right. The ball ends up being touched by one of the players from Florida Brothers, which means it's going to be a corner kick for Palm Beach Stars, who's going to be looking to add up on the scoreline. So far they have 2. Let's see if they can get another one.
Palm Beach getting closer to get the third one instead of Brothers get the lead count. We'll see what happened in this one. Alejo Jurovsky already. Inside the box. Yeah, they caught it from the header.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 6 for Palm Beach Stars looking for this ball. Coming in on a short first post. It was a good clearance. In the back by Isco. And now the ball's still going through for the Brothers. It was Carlos. Touched there by Sierra, who sends it out of bounds. And the throw-in is already performed by the Brothers. Agustin picking up his head, decides to lay it through for Sebastian. It's number 10, picking up his head, decides to play through from Fani, the captain, who hasn't had a great second half. Noki. Yeah, it wasn't like a huge. You probably heard the home noise. It was a little noise there.
A lot. Yeah. It was in front of us.
It should be a yellow card, in my opinion. Even though it was a soft one, it was still the area in which the foul was committed upon.
He didn't want it to do it, but he scratched his whole right ankle.
Well, I want to be honest. I'm going to go with Alejo as the man of the match. Alejo Sorowski. I'm going to leave the second vote to you, and then the production team can define. I think the production team is with me. So,
we're picking Alejo.
That's it. Number 2 gets the man of the match, ladies and gents. The guy that put the second goal this evening. Beautiful header after the assist by Juan Arpino. Another thing too, Juan Arpino's leaving with the goal and an assist because the free kick was taken by him as well. But it's not so common to have a center back get a top performance and get man of the match. So we'll leave it for the center back. I'm sure Juan Arpino's going to have more chances throughout the season. I'm sure he'll understand.
He was the MVP last match.
That's good. Definitely going for Alejo.
Against Brothers. Yep.
Can't wait. He'll have another one. I'm sure he won't be that upset with us. It's a ball for Florida Brothers on the right side. Box, good one. Sebastian playing with Fani. Sebastian is it over for Agustin. It's a through ball there. Now the clearance. Tonon. Ball coming right towards the middle. Another header by Tonon. The recovery is by Agustin, who goes against the mark of 2 players. Still number 8. It's a foul against number 8. And it's a free kick for Florida Brothers.
1 minute and a half.
It's a long ball here. It's second post. Be careful with this one. It's a goal. Goal! For Florida Brothers, which have at least a minute to make something historic happen here. It's Kawi Muranetti with the goal coming through the second post. A little distraction there by the back of Palm Beach Stars. And a good ball too by people. Look at that ball. Placed right on the perfect spot. And it's a header. If I'm not mistaken, it's by Tonon, who kind of takes it away from his defender. The ball lays through. And the beautiful finish by Kawi. Now Florida Brothers going to try to push Dario.
Florida, yes, Florida brothers finally getting the score that we're looking for the entire 9. More with passion than with soccer. They play it with intention, but they finally get it. Be careful with this one.
Bustamante coming through the box, leaving it over for Ferro. Good, beautiful defensive cover in the back. Danger out. It was pretty dangerous then. Palm Beach Stars could have gone up again by 2 goals. Almost time, ladies and gents. The journey's almost over. It looks like the 3 points will all go back to Palm Beach County.
Klaus, I'm not sure if the result of this 2-1 shows what the match was. Palm Beach had the possession, but brothers had the opportunities as well.
Ladies and gents, the journey is officially over. It's a victory for Palm Beach Stars here in Fort Lauderdale, 2-1. Goals by Juan Arpino. And the man of the match for us, Mr. Alejo Sorowski, with a beautiful header. And the 3 points will go back to Palm Beach County.
As we were mentioned during the transmission, Palm Beach Stars did better with the possession in the midfield and defense, and also had the 3 points home. The brothers with a few players missing the match, but they still get 1 out of 2. We're going to go with the highlights, best of the match, and we will be interviewing Alejo Surubski. It was 3 points for the Golden Team. Here we have it. It was the best one of the whole match. Juan Arpino getting inside the box, and one that he still not believe how he missed. But you will see number 7 sending it back to the net. And the next one, and here you have it from the right, Diego Arguolo. The beautiful cross, nice control by number 7. Juan Arpino. Here we have it again. The left. Finding Arpino. Control it with the right. The finish with the right as well. This one is from brothers. Stefano Fonfani. Trying to surprise Nico Rivera. Here we have it again. He controlled. Look at the goalkeeper. And he tried to send it back to the net. This one was really good by Gonzalo Ferro, taking the run, getting inside of the box. And then Bruno Lima. This is left. And stopping what it would be the best score of the match and maybe of the season. Of number 14, Gonzalo Ferro. Here we're seeing it again. And here's the second one. The cross from Juan Arpino, and then Alejo, the center back, the MVP of the match. Alejo Surowski with the header. Here we have it again. And sending it to the second ball. And here is the score for Florida Brothers. It was Cave. And the second ball, the cross, the long ball, the through ball from Pipo. And then Cave. The right place to attack the ball. And with his left foot, sending it back to the net. Here we have it one more time. The 1-2 for brothers, giving them some hope. We're seeing Stefano Fanfoni celebrating that one. And now we're ready to go to the field. Klaus Herman interviewing the MVP of the match, Alejo Surowski.
of the match. And just to be fair, we did choose him as man of the match before I found out he was from Uruguay and he was a Peñarol fan as well. But that's another story. We'll talk another day. Mr. Alejo, good game from you, good performance. Tell me a little bit about tonight.
Yeah, it was a tough game. We played against them last week. We beat them 4-0, so that was kind of hard for us. Was kind of hard for us to face this game because it's always difficult to play against a team you just beat 4-0. But I think that the key of the game was that we faced the game without underestimating them. We just played as every other game, doing our things, and I think that with the patience, the goals came.
What did you think you guys needed a little more? You guys had the ball, you guys had the possession, you guys were controlling the game, but you kind of needed that offensive finish up front. What did you think you guys needed of that?
Yeah, Coach Villarreal told us that in the halftime we were missing our last pass. That's a key for scoring, of course. We were managing the ball well, but we needed to be more precise on the last pass. And well, that's something we need to improve for the rest of the games.
Not only you performed good defensively, but offensively as well. You got a very important goal. Why I'm saying important? Because you gave your team some security to move towards the game with a 2-goal lead. Tell me a little bit about that goal. Very high jump from you. You looked like Ronaldo for a second.
No, it was an excellent cross from Juan. The guys made some movement, and I appeared free, and I could hit the ball, and that was a perfect goal for move forward in the game and get more confident for the rest of the game.
Well, your goal ended up being the game winner. Congratulations for the 3 points, ladies and gentlemen. It's Alejo Surowski. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Go back. Ladies and gents, we're closing. We're actually closing. It's been a pleasure being here live from Fort Lauderdale with the match week 9 of the PASL. It's a victory for Palm Beach Stars 2-1 against Florida Brothers. And we'll see you tomorrow. Of course, we'll see you tomorrow in Hialeah in Midlander Park with more action from the PASL. It's been a pleasure. See you next time.